This is the first video lecture for today. This is on the topic of social construction. Social construction is the idea that we, as humans, collectively create powerful concepts and ideas that then have a significant effect on our lives. Social construction is in contrast to essentialism, which understands these ideas as existing somehow outside of humans. We socially construct ideas as connected. We expect particular characteristics to be consistently related to each other. Social construction is an active process. Each of us is part of the society and culture that constructs these ideas, and we can both reinforce those constructions and challenge or adapt them. One way to identify socially constructed ideas is to observe the way in which they change over time or between cultures. For example, high heels are women's shoes is a social construct. It's part of a widespread normative, that means believed to be normal, set of ideas about what types of characteristics a man or woman has. We believe it's normal for high heels to be worn only by women, but there's nothing inevitable about this. In fact, a few hundred years ago, high heels were worn exclusively by men. Despite this belief being arbitrary, many of us hold it very intensely, and it's almost impossible, even if you are aware and critical of social construction, to not feel like there's something unusual about a man wearing high heels. How does this happen? As humans grow up, we undergo a process of socialization, also known as enculturation. We're immersed, submerged in cultural messages as we learn from the people around us how to be a human. We see women around us in person wearing heels. We see images of women wearing heels in the media. We see heels advertised for women. We see female characters on TV talking about their love for designer heels. We see that heels are only purchasable in the women's shoes section of the store. We see a boy try on heels in dress up only to have a teacher tell them those are for girls. We see a man in heels in a comedy, and the people on the screen and the people around us laugh at how ridiculous it is to see this man awkward in heels. All these messages, repeated many times a day for every year of our lives, add up to carve a deep association in our brain. Social construction, once you become aware of it, can seem ridiculous. We might feel like gender roles are trivial and easy to ignore because they are only socially constructed. But it's important to remember that these normative ideas are among the most powerful historical forces. For example, race and America are both socially constructed. People perceived as men who wear heels risk being subjected to deadly violence by people who feel they have a duty to uphold the normativity of this social construct. Genocides are conducted because of the social construction of a group of people as inferior or dangerous. Right now in America, the social construction of, in particular, young black men as criminals is causing a wave of killings of them by the police. So our responsibility to be alert to social constructions and to challenge their normativity should be taken very seriously.